All right, part two of the brake caliper manual override tourniquet application with the vice grip. All right, now I haven't fired the vehicle up yet, but just as a heads up, when you do this, all right, when you clamp that brake caliper off and you prevent hydraulic pressure from going from your brake pad, or sorry, god dang, I can't talk today, going from your brake pedal to your brake calipers on all four corners. Once you manually bypass that and you cut that off with that tourniquet and that vice grip, basically, all right, it's going to send all brake pressure from that side that normally goes there, and it's going to send it to your other three brakes. All right, so left front, left rear, right rear. All right, you need to know this because the vehicle, so let's say like if the right front brake caliper was getting stuck and it keeps pulling to the right, now what's going to happen is that when you apply the brake, especially when you apply the brake, it's going to pull hard to the left, okay? Wherever you have more brake, so we've got both brakes on this side, front left, rear left. We only have rear right on that side now. All right, what that's going to do is that you've got two wheels braking on this side and I guess only one wheel back here braking on the right side. So the back rear is the only one braking. All right, so you've got your back, throwing up gang signs here. I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. You've got your, there we go. You got your back left, you've got your front left applying brake pressure. So you got two wheels braking on the left side and only one wheel braking on the right side. All right, that's going to create a yaw motion. All right, as long as you have traction. This is very important for rainy day driving. If you do this on a rainy day, increase your braking distance. Actually, no matter what, as soon as you bypass a brake and you clamp it off, all your other brakes are going to be getting extra brake pressure from that side. Increase your following distance on dry days and especially on rainy days because it's going to create a yawing motion with the vehicle. You've got two tires braking on this side. Your front tires always have the most braking pressure usually. Just like on a motorcycle, most of your stopping is done with the front wheels. You've got one front wheel here with a brake. You've got a back tire with a brake too. Those are going to create a left yawing motion. Wherever you have more brakes, more wheels, that's going to create a yawing motion, okay? Increase your following distance. Slow down your speed, especially on rainy days, because what's going to happen is instead of you having four brakes all stopping evenly like this, throwing up my gang signs, what's going to happen is you take one of those offline. If somebody slams on their brakes in front of you and you're riding their ass, you're going to induce, while you have traction, you're going to induce a yaw motion. It's going to pull you to the left, and it's going to create a spin. All right, once you lose traction, you've already got yourself in a spin. So if you let off that brake, all right, it's just going to be, it's going to handle weird, all right? So whenever you do this manual override or this brake tourniquet, and you bypass that brake, it's going to send all that brake pressure from there to the other three brakes, and they're going to be stronger than they were before, all right? Increase following distance, decrease speed, start braking sooner instead of harder, later, faster. Slower, brake sooner, brake longer, and slower speed. All right, because you're going to feel it pulling hard, especially in the steering wheel. If you do this on your front, you're going to feel it pulling to the sides that have the most brakes. And like I said, if this is a rainy day, particularly on a vehicle that does not have traction control or ABS, you are going to possibly induce a flat spin. And, well, we've all seen Tom Cruise in Top Gun. We all know Goose dies in the flat spin. So don't do the flat spin. Didn't work out good for Goose in Top Gun. All right, so we're going to fire this thing up, and I'm going to make a video of this thing pulling hard left under brake, so that way you can see the steering wheel when it does its little funky thing.